Welcome to the top 8 of the YugiTuber Grand Championship Tournament. In our first match, we have the Team Avalanche, otherwise known as Joe Grizz, in the red, playing Traptrix Fire Fist, going up against Team Innovation YGO and his patented heroes. And with us for our commentary, just like most of our other commentaries, we have the Cali Effect.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Joe Grizz is going to start off with a pot of duality. With the pot of duality, he's going to reveal the Raigeki, the bottomless trap hole, and he's also going to reveal the Fire Fist Bear. Depending on his hand, he's going to add the appropriate card. I have a strong feeling he's going to pick the Bear, which he did. The other two go back to the top of his deck and get shuffled. Before we even go further into this, I just want to let you know, Joe Grizz, Team Avalanche, Yam Squad, Swag Tubers, that's what's up. I heard some words about Joe, and I'm ready to see him, how bad he is.
You know, I was really expecting a smart-ass remark, too, after I did my little intro, so I'm glad you surprised me this time.
I'm full of surprises. So, half the squad here, 87 showed up is watching. 3 back row by Joe Grizz is going to be counteracted by 3 back row from, or 4 back row on a monster from, Lord Kira name,
Team
I forget his
Innovation YGO.
Team Innovation, my apologies.
It's all good.
Fire Fist Bear is going to run into a Shadow Miss. Very excellent play. From what I hear, from what 87 called me, because he called me right after this game, and he had so many things to say about this, and I'm just so disappointed in Joe. I'm so disappointed.
Spoilers now.
I just say I'm disappointed in Joe.
That's not implying anything.
It isn't. So we obviously, it looks like Bubble Man's going to get summoned.
And we see a mass change come down. This could be really big for Team Innovation right now.
Okay. Let's see if Joe has a response.
He has the Vanity's Emptiness.
The Vanity's Emptiness comes into play.
But
does Kira have
he
the
has
Typhoon?
the MST.
Oh, man.
This could get big. Oh, but Team Avalanche has the Forbidden Lance.
Oh, man, this is a back and forth
but
match.
Team Innovation has the Book of Moo.
Oh, those plays for days, man. Those plays for days.
5 right there.
I think that was really good by both sides. Basically putting everything that they have all into this. Team Innovation wants to summon Acid, and Joe obviously doesn't want that to happen.
So Acid's going to get summoned at the end of that entire chain, but Team Avalanche has the Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare to stop the Acid, but Team Innovation with the Compulse.
The Compulse too strong.
The answers in this game are insane.
All right. But unfortunately, Acid's only going to hit 1 card.
It
so
is, but it is
really
going to hit that card, and Bear is now at 1,300.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know really how much that's going to matter that the Bear is a little bit weaker, but
it might not matter much. Oh, well, Joe Grizz just ripped that MST too strong, so it's going to get some damage.
Not to mention that +1 off the Bear is going to be really big right now, since they're both at such a low card count. Just the fact that Team Avalanche can really recur some advantage is going to be really good for him.
Correct. So Bear is going to obviously fetch Tinky. I mean, that should be given. Now Joe has a couple of options. He can go Tinky for a Bear and realize that Team Innovation has low card count and Bear would be optimal. Or he can go for the Wolf Bark in preparations for Bear being sent to the graveyard. Ultimately, is his choice. It depends on what he has in hand. We don't know.
Yeah, this is the sort of game state that Team Avalanche wants, because it's just really now it's going to be all uphill for him, because being able to get a lot of advantage back for Team Innovation YGO is going to be a lot more of a struggle than compared to Team Avalanche.
Oh, man, but doesn't really matter. That's Summoner Monk Bubble Man. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's not game-changing.
Zero.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we could have seen that coming. Ragnar Zero is going to destroy the Fire Fist Bear and net Team Innovation YGO 1 card advantage, so that's pretty good. Followed by 2,400 damage. So
not to mention that Ragnar Zero is basically going to be a deterrent now, because any time Team Avalanche summons a Beast Warrior monster, it's going to be immediately destroyed by Ragnar Zero.
Yeah, it's just a +1 for Team Innovation right now, so he definitely did turn that around fairly quickly. And Joe is going to search the Brotherhood of Fire Fist Gorilla. Maybe he has a Tensu play he's trying to work up to get rid of the Ragnar Zero. But Gorilla's going to be met by Ragnar Zero. Good job, Joe, I guess. I don't know what to say.
I think he did that so that he could just have the gorilla just take the Ragna Zero hit, so then he has the bear now that Ragna Zero is out of materials.
Yeah, but
He's kind
unfortunately,
of out of options, so.
yeah, he unfortunately he gave Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! +2 off of that Ragna Zero effect, which, as you can see, is not looking nice at all.
Yeah.
So it's a risk that well, actually we can't really say if it paid off or not, because it's not back to Joe Grizz's turn and see how he can optimally use his Brotherhood of the Fire Fist or his Fire Formation Tenkies along with his Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. But as we can see right now, it's not. What the hell is he doing?
He is going into an Excalibur,
No,
which...
What? Okay. Okay, is that game?
That would be game, because that's 6,400 damage on board.
Okay. No, that's 64? Yeah, that gives Joe 200.
No, he's at 5,600.
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I was like, all right, good. All right, good. I kind of I was like, seriously, I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't you letting Dark Law? And then I was like, wait, Excalibur game? Yeah, fine.
Yeah, he could have done it effectively either way if he would have attacked with the Shadow Mist, the Ragna, and then Mask changed into Dark Law too. But,
yeah, because that's practically game anyways.
Yeah, but based on the situation, he's probably pretty confident that Team Avalanche doesn't run any hand traps or anything, so he just went for it.
So Joe Grizz is going to Tinky for Fire Fist Bear. He's going to eat that L, and I'm going to definitely make fun of him for it, for being such a bad player. And then he's going to summon Traptrix Mary Mello. Mary Mello is going to fetch the Bottomless Trap Hole. If Joe Grizz is not getting the Bottomless Trap Hole, which he didn't, then I have a strong feeling that he already has Bottomless Trap Hole in his hand. Unless he's that bad.
You know, he picked the Deep Dark Trap Hole. I'm curious as to why. I mean, like you said, he probably does have the Bottomless already, but I wonder if there's a particular reason he picked the Deep Dark over the Bottomless, if not.
If it isn't, other than, I guess, Joe Grizz is just a scrub. That's really ain't nothing else to say. Just call him Scrub Grizz. So Bear is going to be summoned and run right into a Shadow Mist, I'm assuming?
Oh, no, it's a Fire Hand.
Oh, did not see that coming.
That's going to change things up a bit. So now Fire Hand's going to pop that Bear, and Team Innovation's going to get an Ice Hand out of that exchange.
Yeah, that's actually really good. Now, this is where Joe Grizz flips that, what's that defense trap card called? The trap hole one?
Oh, freaking, which one is it?
They know which one we're talking about, but Joe doesn't even have it.
Double trap hole.
There you go. So, Traptrix Mary Mello is going to be met with Elemental Hero Neos Alias, effectively giving Joe Grizz 300 damage that it doesn't look like he's going to take. No damage, Joe. All right, good.
You know,
Too much damage, Joe, right now.
I wonder why Team Innovation didn't switch that Ice Hand into attack mode as well, because if it got destroyed by, like, Mirror Force or anything, it wouldn't have mattered.
Maybe Team Innovation is scared of Dimension Prison.
That's
true.
true.
I mean, we did not see it this game, so...
But we see the mask change on the Bubble Man, similar to Game 1, so hopefully Team Avalanche has the answers here. There are too many teams... I keep wanting to say the other one when I mean a certain one.
I know exactly how you feel. So Master Hero Acid could very much end this game. Oh, nope. Fiendish Chain come into play. Targeting Acid. Does Lure Kira have a response? Is there Okay, good. Because I thought we were going to go back and forth.
Yeah, we're not going to have another 5 chain link like last time, so...
So T Innovation finally decides to switch Ice Hand to attack positioning. Attacks with the Neos Alias.
Yeah, and Team Avalanche has a Fire Hand of his own this time.
Yeah, this actually can get very interesting. His target should be the Ice. Never mind. I guess it's going to be the Acid.
No, he picks the Acid. That's... No, I was thinking the exact same thing. He should have picked the Ice Hand because he could have forced the Ice Hand to miss timing. Yeah,
but you know how Joe is. I mean, not only that, he also would have forced Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! I know Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Did not make an XC play, but if Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Wanted to, he could have made an XC play.
Right.
So that's that too.
And plus that Acid was absolutely useless since it was under Fiendish Chain, so it's not like it would have done anything.
Yeah. So Ice Hand is going to attack into the Elemental Hero Alias and is met by Fiendish Chain.
Which is met by Wiretap.
Wiretap. Oh, man. Are we going to have another back and forth?
Looks like that's going to be the end of it right there. Wiretap proved to be a really good card as we get into the later stages of the tournament. Yeah.
Especially in this type of scrimmage right here. So, Joe Grizz is going for damage. Step. Anything. He's going to destroy Ice Hand.
He destroys the set Vanity's Emptiness, which is actually pretty good, because that could help him out later on.
Okay, so Joe's going to special summon Fire Hand. And...
It's going to crash into Alias.
And Joe is just too strong. You want to know why? Sure. Alias doesn't get destroyed. Just to let you know.
It does, because he's using Fire Hand to pop Alias, but he's not summoning off of the Fire Hand.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Not only did Joe not take damage from the first Fire Hand, or from the first Ice Hand into the Alias, he attacks the Fire Hand into the Alias and doesn't search, and then he still leaves Ice Hand on the field. It's fucking Joe. You're just so good at this game, man.
I mean, the only logical explanation I can think of that is that
Joe was bad.
That set monster is an Ice Hand and he only plays 2 and 2.
Okay.
Because that to me, that's what that telegraphs to me. We see the Exiton's going to be met with a Fiendish Chain.
Sweet.
But Team Innovation YGO is still going to get the search off of the sent Shadow Mist.
Okay. That'll be interesting.
Still pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, my beef with it is that, like, no damage Joe just decides to attack with the hand instead of just keeping the hand and, keeping his back row. He essentially just lost a monster for nothing.
No, I agree with you. I feel like not dealing with that Ice Hand was, even though Team Innovation actually used it for the Exiton, which got met with Regeki right here, I still feel like he should have dealt with it when he did. And, as we see, the set monster was an Ice Hand, like I read.
And you are completely correct. So Ice Hand is going to attack for 1,400 damage. This is not the position that Firefish Trap Trick's hands wants to be in. Is when the opponent is drawing into 4 cards, while you only have 3 cards, an Ice Hand that can't activate or resolve its effect because, Team Innovation has no back row. This is not the place that this deck wants to be in. But
right, so it looks like Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to summon the Goblinberg, and the Goblinberg is going to be met with Vanity's Emptiness, and looks like that's going to be it.
So Joe Grizz finally figuring out something smart, saying that the Goblindenberg does go to defense because it did activate its effect, no matter of the special summon. Had it not, Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Could have just crashed into the Ice Hand, not lost anything, and Joe Grizz would have been in a further bad position for advantage. But he's going to duality.
Because Goblinberg is not an if you do effect. It's just, you just resolve it. And if you don't get the last part, then that sucks. It still goes to defense.
Sucks for you.
Yeah, so...
Watch Joe Grizz attack with the bear first.
So Team Innovation... not Team Innovation. Team Avalanche, I'm going to get this right. he duality'd for Tenki, and then Tenki'd for Bear, and then Bear popped the Goblinberg.
Okay. Sure.
That's a good way to get some 3k damage in. And plus he's going to get the search off Bear, so that was a pretty good trade.
That extra damage. So he's going to use the effect of Brother of the Fire Fist Bear. It looks like he could take this game away, even though he doesn't have the advantage that he would want to at this state of the game. But who knows? Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have 4 cards coming into his turn. Any of those can be pretty bad for the opponent. He's going to summon Elemental Hero Bubbleman.
And we see Snatch Steel, the MVP of this tournament, targeting
Keep forgetting that card. Keep forgetting that card exists, huh? Always forget that card's not banned in this tournament.
So now he's going to overlay for Ragna Zero.
Why did he get that Deep Dark Trap Hole? It's just like sitting there for no reason.
Maybe he was afraid of Dark Law or anything summoned off of Mask Change, potentially.
I mean, but if that was the case, he had other back row for the Dark Law. Joe, you're just bad at this game. That's your problem.
So Team Avalanche is going to activate Tenki. He's going to grab Wolfbark. This is going to be interesting to see because that Ragna Zero can pop anything that Team Avalanche summons right now. So he's going to be in a pretty bad position.
Mm-hmm. So he's just going to set back row? Is he going to just set past? Sounds like the smart idea.
So
Ragna Zero is going to shift itself to defense. Oh, interesting.
And back to attack. I think he was just deciding what he wanted to do there. He's going to summon out the Shadow Mist, and it looks like he's going to attack with both of them.
I did not know you can change monsters' positions twice.
Oh, and he gets hit with the Mirror Force. That's probably exactly what Team Innovation was trying to avoid.
So hold on. Change your monster to defense. Nah, I'm going to change it back to attack. And then runs into the Mirror Force. Oh, man. That's not nice at all.
That's cruel punishment right there.
I really felt that Team Innovation would have been way better off keeping the Ragnar Zero in defense. It's not like Joe Grizz could have summoned a monster to, do anything. So Joe Grizz is going to activate Pot of Duality, reveal the Lance, the Book of Moon, and the Typhoon.
It's going to take the Lance. I don't know if I like that. I think I would have gone for the MST in this case.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I like that either. But maybe Joe, he has some super exsensory powers that, let him know that card's obviously, I don't know, nothing.
So I mean, that's the only reason. Mark, which is going to be met by Vanity's Emptiness.
Wait. What? He activated Duality. Okay, Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been pounding on Joe Grizz for a long time, but you had one job, okay? You had one job. All you had to do was bluff the Vanity's Emptiness. But no. Just stop. I'm done.
Yeah, that is pretty, because since you can't special summon the turn you do Pot of Duality, there's really no reason for Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! To flip that Vanity so early.
You want to know what's an equivalent? You sure? Oh, Upstart Goblin. No, I'm going to dark bribe you. That was the exact same equivalent. So Joe Grizz, or Scrub Grizz, is going to add another Deep Dark Trap Hole.
Scrub Grizz.
Don't know why you didn't side those out, because, I mean, once you see one, you kind of know what to do. Wolf Bark is met by Summoner Monk in defense position, but Wolf Bark does have 1700 attack.
Yes. And so the Vanities is just going to go with it, so that did really not accomplish anything. And now Team Avalanche actually has game here if that Murmillo gets through, because now we can just Cowboy.
Well, the Vanity's Emptiness did accomplish much. It sealed the game, because let's say Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a spell card. Well, it doesn't matter. He activated Vanity's Emptiness like the best player in the world.
That's true, I guess. Either way, I think it would have ended in the same result.
Yeah, I guess you could go either way. Joe Grizz does have some good back row inside of those deep dark trap holes there. Stop that Summoner Monk play.
So, and Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to scoop it up. We're going to go into Game 3 of our first match. It's looking pretty good, though. It's been a pretty good game so far.
Now, all in all, even though I bashed these two, they're really, really good players. I really couldn't say anything else. I'm pretty sure, I don't really know Team Innovation, but I know he almost day 2'd YCS using heroes, so that's an awesome feat. I'm pretty sure he's a really good player.
YCS Chicago in April. It was pretty good. I think he went X2 or X3. I don't remember the record quite off the top of my head, but he did very well.
So we're going to start off on the back row war, and Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Is going to activate Reinforcement of the Army. If he adds Goblin Nimberg, we can see Shadow Mist hitting the field early, but we're not. We're going to see Shadow Mist.
So it looks like there's the Shadow Mist. I was going to say he could have the Goblinberg in hand.
Or just the match change right now.
Yeah, so it looks like he's just going to swing for the 1,000 with Shadow Mist. I mean, that's not bad because, Team Avalanche isn't going to waste any back row on it, really. There's no point to, so...
Yeah, the only
Team
back
Innovation
row
just getting that chip damage.
Yeah. Actually, there isn't any back row you'd want to waste because you don't want to run into the mash change. You were correct.
Yeah, exactly.
So more back row set by Joe Grizz. Shadow Mist is going to get another 1,000 maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. And Team Innovation is going to end with another back row.
All right, this back row war, too strong.
And Team Avalanche draws into a Tenki, which is going to start helping him out here. Assuming he's going to get a bear. Yeah, there we go.
Personally, in this situation, I think Gorilla would have been the better target, but, it's Joe Grizz.
Interesting.
Gorilla.
Book of Moon on the Shadow Mist.
Okay. He could have held that. No, it wouldn't have mattered, so, okay.
Yeah, I'm not understanding why he did that, because...
I don't understand why Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Just didn't... Oh, well... Yeah. That's a thing.
Interesting. So the bear's going to get summoned, met with Bottomless, which is going to be protected by the Forbidden Lance.
The Lance, though. So maybe Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have the mask change, and he was just bluffing.
Yeah, that's... But even if he had the mask change, you can still mask change a face-down hero, so... The Book of Moon, I don't see the point.
Oh, that's because Joe Grizz is the Scrub Grizz. We've already... We've been through this.
Maybe he wanted to just run over the Shadow Mist and not waste the Tenki, but then it's like you were saying, the Gorilla would have been better.
It would have been the superior play.
Exactly, because then he could have gotten another search without having to inflict the damage, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, questionable play there.
Out of the whole group, I think Joe Grizz is like the best player out of all of us, and He's definitely making himself look good if you can hear all that sarcasm from beginning to the end. Making himself like the best player ever.
So we see Mind Control come down on the bear. That's an interesting tech.
Is he going to be met by another Forbidden Lance? No. Joe Grizz is just going to hand the Brotherhood of the Firefist Bear Elver, summon the Neos Alias,
which
maybe
is
another
be met
Ragnar
with
Zero.
A torrential tribute.
Ooh, maybe not. No Ragnar Zero.
Yeah, I think at this point, Team Avalanche does not want to see that Ragnar Zero at all.
Interesting statistic that we've
oh god
seen today. Darklaw has been made 0% throughout this game.
That's true. I mean, Acid's been made every match, but not Darklaw. So we see Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Summon the Bubble Man and then activate Call of the Haunted, but that's going to be met with a Vanity's Emptiness. I mean, you can really see Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Really trying to get that Ragnar Zero online as quickly as he can, but Team Avalanche has the answers here.
Why didn't he just call out 100 and save his resources? I mean, if he would have did that first.
Yeah, I'm actually... That's actually a really good point. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, he could have just kept the Bubble Man in hand.
For, Ragnar Zero if he would have drew another monster. So, Firefist Bear is going to be summoned, and it's going to activate its effect only to be met by Fiendish Chain, negating Bear's effect and keeping Bubble Man on the field, so I guess he kind of saved him. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nope, there's a Lance. Maybe he did the Bubble Man first to potentially bluff Acid?
Yeah, I could see that, but then Joe Grizz wouldn't have still activated Vanities until he would have activated Mass Change.
Well, if you think about it, because Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Could have activated Call like he did, Team Avalanche chains Vanities, and then Team Innovation could have chained Mask Change on top of that.
Ah, I see.
So that could have been the play, but obviously it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that would have been a really good play right there then.
But in any case, Team Avalanche is going to swing with the bear for 800 damage since it was under Lance.
That 800 damage bear, too strong.
Well, even though it's only 800, it's still going to get its effect. So
yeah, I think that's the more important part.
Yeah. So he's going to grab the Tenki, which I don't believe... No, he did activate Tenki on the Bubble Man.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you.
Yeah. So
back to Team Innovation. What does he have?
I mean, I don't really know what... He's in a bad position now because that bear can just keep swinging. I mean, actually, no, it's under Fiendish Chain. I take that back.
Yeah, but he's going to attack into a Mirror Force anyways. Which
you can't do that. I think they fixed the play.
All right, so Mirror Force is going to be met by Bear.
Just like how I forgot Bear was still under Fiendish Chain because Lance only works till the end of the turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is no damage Joe right there. My Bear's under Fiendish Chain. I'll attack with it anyways.
Yeah. It happens. They're just fixing it.
Yeah. But
that's a big piece of information that Team Innovation revealed now that he has Mirror Force.
Exactly. So that's not good at all.
Yes. So since Team Avalanche did go into battle phase, this is technically main phase 2. I just think he hasn't switched the phases yet.
All right. Cool. So he's going to activate Tenki in his battle phase right now, as we see it. I mean, I'm telling you, man, Scrub Grizz, he doesn't really know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, so you got to forgive him. He's going to summon Brotherhood of the Firefist Wolfbark, and then activate its effect.
Wolfbark is a Brotherhood of the Firefist monster?
You know what I meant.
I mean, it might as well be, in all honesty.
Well, it should have been named Brotherhood of the Fire King Wolfbark.
Oh, yes, please. If that was a searchable Fire King monster, make my fucking day.
So, Joe Grizz is going to make Cardinal an attack position in his main phase 2, which still doesn't make sense.
This could be really good, though, because, I mean, he's going to get some cards back, and he's going to shuffle some of Team Innovation's away.
Well, it has to be either Graveyard or Call Out 100 and Fiendish Chain, which are suboptimal.
Yeah, because that Mirror Force isn't... I mean, he could... Could he potentially shuffle the targets that he could use for Call out of the graveyard?
I guess, but, I mean, it's still suboptimal.
Yeah.
Because... I mean, like, you're shuffling the targets that he searches out. I mean, they're better in his deck than his graveyard more often than not. We haven't seen a Miracle Fusion, so...
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
So it looks like he is going to shuffle back the 2 trap cards. Again, like you were saying, it's a really interesting play. I'm not sure. I mean, at that point, I would have just shuffled back monsters from the grave.
Yeah, because you just gave him 2 lethal traps, 2 really important traps to his deck.
Right.
Only to recycle cards back into your deck. I felt that was very lackluster.
And especially, too, he left the Cardinal in attack mode.
Yeah, even though
Like,
Cardinal's best attack is in defense.
Yeah, like, that's just another questionable play. But, I mean, Team Innovation just sets one and passes, so, I mean, I guess he doesn't really have a whole lot.
Alright, so Wolfbark's effect to summon Bear is going to be met by the Book of Moon to the Fire Fist Bear that was summoned. Still really interesting to see what Joe Grizz is going to do furthermore, or even if Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Can come back, because we both know that it's a Mirror Force face down. He knows, Joe Grizz knows, he switches the Wolfbark into defense. Will he Mirror Force now? Which he will.
Looks like he's going to.
I don't know about that one either.
I don't either. I would have just saved it, because, I mean, destroying the Cardinal at this point is not doing anything.
Yeah,
so
it already served its purpose.
Exactly.
It's another Snatch Steal. Okay.
Snatch Steal, though.
All right. Snatch Steal is just godly today. Hi, my name is Snatch Steal. Here to draw.
Team Innovation can take that Wolfbark and just going to run that Bear over.
Smart.
Yeah, I like that. That's really smart. I mean, you're not losing anything.
And he has to Mirror Force it.
Yeah, he has a Mirror Force of his own. That's a good call.
You draw your monster swap card like it's your B-Day. All right, Jokers.
Hey, maybe it is his birthday. You never know.
It's my birthday. So Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear is reset, if you guys did not know, and is going to attack for 1,600 damage.
Now, see, now he has Call the Haunted.
Gee, I wonder where that came from. And I'm pretty sure I know what's his face down card. I mean, seeing that he summoned Shadow Mist.
Or is it? No, he doesn't have anything else. He's not even activating the effect of Shadow Mist.
Wait. What?
So that means he wants the search off of Shadow Mist from it being destroyed rather than the mask change search.
But what? Okay, I'm just going to let that one go. I mean, did you... What? I see what you're saying. It's to preemptively get a monster search and save yourself 1,000 life points. But
but it's like, why did he go through? I mean, unless he has the mask change and he wants to Bubble Man mask change next turn, that could be a thing. But
yeah, I guess.
But why wouldn't you just summon the Bubble Man off call, then mask change it immediately? Like, I don't know, it's questionable. However, if Team Innovation Yu-Gi-Oh! Does draw into another level 4, he could go into a rank 4 here.
Well, man, that would have been even more depressing if he drew into a level 4 monster, and then, hey, I just wasted my call at 100 because he could have had other plays.
Yeah, exactly. But he's just going to special the Bubble Man.
And pass his turn.
And he did have the mask change.
So, hold on, he could have just summoned...
And Team Avalanche had the warning.
But... that didn't even make sense. I don't even understand. I don't even want Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore.
Yeah, that's just such a questionable play. Oh! This is interesting, though. So, Team Innovation
he did have the Bubble 4 monster.
So now he's going to grab Shadow Mist. Oh, now he's going to make Ragna.
Okay.
And it's basically not... Now that Warning's gone, he's... Unless that other face down is going to stop the Ragna, he's pretty much good from here on out.
And before I find out his Deep Dark Trap Hole.
And on top of it, he's not only going to get the draw off Ragna Zero, but he's going to get the search off Shadow Mist.
Oh, and it's met by Fiendish Chain.
That sucks. He's still going to get the search off Shadow Mist, though, so that's not entirely bad.
You know what? I feel that he could have taken advantage of the cards that he had just a little more better, and it would have gave him a bigger edge, but
I agree.
Hey.
And he didn't search for the Shadow Mist.
Right.
Wow, he missed the search. That's unfortunate. And Team Avalanche has another Wolfbark here. This does not look good for Team Innovation. So, Wolfbark summons Wolfbark, and I was going to overlay 101 would probably be the best option.
Wait, Scrub Grizz didn't use Bear's effect?
It doesn't look like it. He just goes straight for the 101.
Scrub Grizz is just so bad at this game. I don't even know what to say. I don't even want to be a part of Yam Squad anymore.
I don't know. He could have used the effect of the bear, but in the situation that Team Innovation's in, like, it's going to be really difficult for him to get over a 101.
Yeah, but then at the same time, Grizz has 4 cards in hand. what could, Team Innovation draw that would have gotten rid of, wait, actually, I think that would have been game. So he kind of just sacrificed game. Because you have to remember,
oh, he ripped Soul Charge.
not like it really matters right now.
Well, he could grab a Shadow Mist and get Mask Change, and then Team Avalanche isn't going to be able to get over that.
Yes, you were correct.
For the time being. It's so funny how Team Innovation yelled Yu-Gi-Oh! In the chat before ripping that Soul Charge. That's pretty epic.
He's going to Soul Charge the opponent's graveyard. No, I'm just...
Oh my god, could you imagine if Soul Charge was either grave?
Oh, man. Oh, I think it'd be definitely worse than Monster Reborn. So
he's gonna go for Bubble Man.
That's interesting.
Wait, is he gonna switch? I think he's gonna switch, yeah.
Okay.
So now he's grabbing Shadow Mist, okay. There was a bit of a dispute in this match because although if he did Soul Charge that Bubble Man, he should have gotten the draw too, at the time of recording, they didn't choose to rule it that way, and so rather... Oh my god, he drew Regeki.
I'm gonna end this match. Shout out to Nim Nim. Alright, good. So Joe Grizz apparently wins. I don't know how, but okay.
Yeah, so they didn't choose to rule it that way, and so rather than going for the Bubble Man and doing so, he's going to go for the Shadow Mist instead. And even though that's the case, I feel like the Team Avalanche is in such control of this duel with the amount of advantage that he has. I don't really think it's going to matter in the long term. But that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and we will see you in the next match.